As much as I talk about the economic system, it first and foremost must be based from a cultural foundation that understands and recognizes God. There are political parties, the GOP included. I recently saw a report on this today. I can't pull it up right now, but that the GOP is abandoning its social policies of abortion and marriage, and that is, you don't advance an agenda by apologizing for the foundation or apologizing for the right answers of the agenda. It's the same idea of, hey, allow, quote, moderates to go. Moderates are the way. No, you've got to win the debate. And when it comes to life, there are times where we can present the argument more effectively, and people can go back and forth on that. But the idea that we would sacrifice that in order to, quote, win, I would ask you, what do we win? Because then it merely becomes about winning and not what we stand for and advancing those ideas. And there are always better ways to do it. I've talked about marriage. The greatest threat to marriage, yeah, the redefinition and the ending of marriage, traditional marriage as we know it, that's a threat, big time. The greatest threat to marriage is adultery within the Christian community. That's not living up to our covenant, not honoring our wives, and wives not honoring their husbands. And first and foremost, not honoring God. Threats are out there, yeah. And by no means am I for surrender in any way. What I am saying is that we have to identify the problems. We have to communicate and speak truth in love. Be salt and light. Don't sacrifice our saltiness. Don't sacrifice our principle. Tell the truth. And recognize God's grace. And God's grace is not a license to sin. In all of that, I just appeal to the fact that we've got to talk about what's great about God and freedom, and expose the lie of the world. Expose the fact that the wages of sin is death. We can do that. Crane Durham's Nothing But Truth. AFR Talk. Live with honor in your life, compassion in your heart. Always keep the faith in Jesus Christ. God knows you, loves you, created you, and you're worth it. AFR Talk.